Hi and welcome back. I thought I would do brilliant high street and budget makeup products. Things that are hitting the high street now, might have been around a while and I might have missed the first time round, that I think are so good. I have been testing them. A couple of them I've mentioned on IGTV, but some of them are completely new to you, trust me. And they are all really good value for money. I'm going to start with JML Eyebrow Magic, which looks like this. Now this video is partly sponsored by JML, which, okay, when you think JML, what do you think? I know what I think. I think amazing gadgets. When I go into somewhere like Robert Diocese and I look at JML, I think of all those gadgets and I think, how on earth did I ever live without that? I wasn't aware that they did a really good array of beauty products too. They do really clever light up mirrors and they do sort of little home hair removal gadgets. Anyway, they wanted me to test the JML Eyebrow Magic because it mimics the effect of microblading, and they probably saw my video about how my microblading went wrong. I've got nothing in my eyebrows at the moment. I'm going to show you how it works. And so basically I've got a little bit of old fashioned, sorry, I'm looking in here just to show you. I've got a little bit of old microblading in here, but as when Joe did my eyebrows the other day, I've got nothing, I've got no tails at all, I've got no hair and no colour here. And I want something that's easy to use, that mimics real hair, and that an idiot can use. That's me. I'm not a professional makeup artist. Now, JML Eyebrow Magic comes in 3 shades. It comes in dark brown, dark blonde and auburn. And I've got all 3, but I'm going to use the dark blonde and I want to show you it. It's so clever. So it's a quad, and I'll do a close-up of this as well. It's a quad tipped applicator that when you, and I'm going to do this heavy on my hand so you can see it, when you move it across the skin, it mimics hairs. Can you see that? That's so clever. And the dark blonde is perfect for me because it is essentially a dark, slightly ashy blonde colour. And I've got my mirror here and I'm going to show you how it works. And when I say I can use it, trust me, anybody can use it. It's $9.99, by the way, and it's not only available at Robert Diocese, and it's available online, and I've got a discount code for you. It's available from places like Boots as well. So let me put my hair behind my ear and show you. So here's my eyebrow with nothing in it, okay? And then what you do is, I always like to rest my arm, and I've got a table here in front of me when I do my eyebrows because I haven't got the steadiest of hands. And then what you do is you basically go in and you just follow your brows, and what it does is it creates the illusion of hairs because it's a microfine 4-pronged tip. So instead of putting it on in one and then brushing it through, instead of putting it on in a gloopy mascara and brushing it through, it's so clever and super fine. Now I have to say, I've seen this technology before, but I've only ever seen this technology before, with super high-end expensive brows, because I would imagine that creating that tip is not cheap. I quite like a little bit in here. If anybody's watching this, you can see where my microblading failed me. So I'm just going to go in a little bit more at the top up there where I'm missing the hairs. And then there you go. One eyebrow done, one eyebrow not done. One eyebrow done, one eyebrow not done. And if you look at it closely, what you've got is you've got the imitation of hairs, so it doesn't look super heavy and drawn in. It's really very clever. Let me go in and do the other eyebrow. I'll speed this up for you so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So there you go, that's both eyebrows done. I'm just going to put that lid on there because I don't want it to dry out. Now there's 2 things you need to know. Once it's on, you have probably about 2 or 3 minutes to go in, maybe correct it. It takes a while to learn how to use it, but it really is idiot proof. And then Once it's set, it's completely smudge proof. I've worn this before and it has lasted all day, even during our rainy English weather. So it comes in 3 shades, and if I show you my hand up close, and I will take a picture of that up close for you, you can see that what it creates is individual hair strokes. So a light touch is all that's needed. And what I like about it is even the dark blonde is enough to give definition to my eyes, because normally dark blonde colours are a little bit wishy-washy for me, and this has worked really well. So there you go. I have a code, and that code is Nadine B5. This video is going up on the Sunday the 27th, and for 48 hours they will do free delivery for you. So $9.99 instead of having to pay postage and packing for $9.99. They will send it out to you completely free of charge. That's the product. It's a microblading effect pen, comes in 3 shades. The shades are all they err on the true to dark side of it. So there you go, that's the dark blonde. You see, and it's set now, so I can do that. Doesn't move. And my skin tends to shed makeup quite quickly, and this really stays in place. Other products that I've discovered that I've really liked recently. I've been taking a little bit of a deep dive into Avon, and Avon is another one of those companies that will deliver products to you. They've got a brilliant online website which you can go and have a look, and I sometimes think we overlook them and think of them as being a little bit mumsy. They're not. This is my current In Love Budget Mascara, and this is Avon 5-in-1 Lash Genius. You'll not be surprised to hear it's a chunky brush, but it's a rubber brush, okay? And this is what I love about it. Can you see the end of that? So what you've got is you've got a chunky rubber flexible brush, and then you've got that little starburst at the end, which is for getting into inner and outer corners. So let me show you. I've got it on here now. So the advantage of that little bit at the end is you can get right in. You won't smudge because the brushes go sort of almost 360 at the end. You won't smudge. You don't have to turn the brush too much. You can build up as much or as little as you want. This is now my third coat, which gives you a pretty much sort of strip eye, but it takes it right out to the outer edges. And they're the little lashes that when I've worked with people like Charlotte Tilbury and Mary Greenwell, they say 9 times out of 10 we always forget them. And actually they're the little bits that really make your eyes look whoa. So that's it. That's 3 coats, that's 2 coats. That is Avon 5-in-1 Lash Genius in Blackest Black. I really like it. Go on, take your time and have a look at what Avon are doing. I think they're beginning to become quite interesting. After this video, I'm going to do, in a little while, great budget skincare as well. And they've got some really good dupes. You know I love a dupe. Anyway, that's really nice. Moving on next. Have you been to Marks & Spencer's recently? I filmed a video with Jo Good where she got out the Charlotte Tilbury eye pencils, and I was in Marks & Spencer's, and you know they've got 3 brilliant inspired by version, and that is the Autograph Lasting Colour Luxe Cream eyeshadow, and it comes in 3 shades. It's £10. It comes in chocolate, a bronze and a slate, and this is the bronze. So rather than it be a pencil you have to sharpen, this is actually much more sophisticated, so you twist it up from the bottom. And let me show you, this is the bronze colour, and I'm just saying, Jo Good, if you're watching, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. It would really suit you, as I think would the chocolate as well, the darker shade. The slate is more of a blacky grey. They're really, really, really lovely products, and £10, they're really reasonably priced. Go in and have a look at Autograph. They're doing some interesting things. Right, what else have we got here that I'm really loving? I mentioned this in my recent IGTV. Does my skin look any different to normal? I normally wear It Cosmetics CC cream. I think I found a dupe. This is the new number 7 foundation. This is Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation, SPF 50. Boots stock It Cosmetics. I think they basically said, oh, we need our version of that, and this is it. It's really good. This is my shade. This is cool beige, and this is what I'm wearing. There are another couple of shades here. They sent me 3 to try, but I'm definitely a cool beige person. There's a warm ivory and a warm beige. Now, at the moment, I'm kind of cool beige. Probably in the summer, I'd be warm beige. Boots, please make 50 shades of it and clean up. It's amazing. It's pretty much exactly the same. I applied it with a brush. I'm wearing it today. Exactly the same amount of wear time, exactly the same amount of coverage, exactly the same amount of soft, focused, nice, healthy glow. You can matte it up with powder, which I do down my centre palette, or leave it sort of demi-glowy. it's a really nice one. It's a really nice one. I think number 7 are doing interesting things in foundations and concealers at the moment. You know I love their Hydroluminous Under Eye Concealer, which I'm also wearing today. Beauty Pie tinted lip oils. Do you remember Clarins did them originally a couple of years ago? They come in such a chic little box. Look at that, that's so beautiful. And this is their set of 3 Wonder Gloss lip oils. It's a trio. Now, I love them. I love all 3 of them. My problem with them is they're all fragranced, which I know most people, 99% of you, are not going to care about this. Anyway, they smell of lip balm, a sort of vanilla-y, slightly sort of sweet lip balm. But let me show you the colours on the back of my hand, okay? So what they do is they give you a hint of colour and hydration, which means at this time of year they're absolutely beautiful. That's actually the prettiest shade on, it really is. You think it's going to come out super bright and it's not, it's your lips on a good day. Let's give you the rose pink one. Now, obviously this is only if you like an oily, glossy finish. That actually gives you virtually 0 colour. That's the one above. And then there's the beige one at the bottom. They would make a really nice gift for somebody. This one is more of a sort of goldeny shimmer, which is really nice. So those 2 are actually my favourites. And who knew I would like anything that colour? So there's all 3 of them. Super subtle, very much my style, which is hydrated lips that you put on and you don't have to think about. If only they were fragrance free, they'd be perfect. But I know most of you are not going to care. You're really not going to care. It's a really lovely packaging and it's a really, really nice idea. And they are on Beauty Pie. I'm going to finish with a brand that I've been keeping an eye on more and more now, and that is Zoeva. I really like what they're doing. They've got a new foundation out, which I'm attempting to test at the moment. This is their liquid light drops. And the reason I like it is because I really think it's that universal colour. It's that it looks really shimmery goldy here, but actually this colour really does genuinely suit all skin types. Sometimes they can be a little bit sort of bluey based, cool, mermaidy, and I always think they look you look very slightly sort of Twilight. The girl from Twilight, you look very slightly sort of death warmed up, whereas I think honestly a bronzy gold colour really genuinely suits all people. Now let me show you on the back of my hand. I say when it comes out and it does look a little bit scary. Now obviously you can wear it all over, you can mix it in with your foundation. This is exactly how these drops are meant to work. But the reason I like this one is because, and I'm going to put something on the back of my hand here. Now, you know me, I'm frightened of highlighters. I don't want them to sit anywhere in my fine lines, but let me just show you what this looks like on the top of my cheekbone. Firstly, it's super lightweight, it's non-occlusive, it's really easy to blend in, and I'm going as high as I can without getting into my fine lines, but look at that. So there you go. See that finish on my face? Now, a lot of you would mix it into your foundation, and if you mixed it into your foundation or you mixed it into your moisturiser, what you'd end up with is almost a sort of, dare I say it, Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood glow, okay? But obviously I don't want it all over my face because I'm older and I don't want it to sit in any imperfections. So just at the top of your cheekbones for the party season, on your lip, anywhere like that. In fact, let me go over this lip. So it basically turns your lipstick into a sort of shimmer effect. All I'm saying is this little bottle is pretty much all you need to go into the party season, because gone quiet there for a second. What it does is it basically turns a day makeup into a more of a party makeup with one thing. You could add it into eyeshadows, you could add it into foundations, you could add it into blushes. It basically blends with most things. Obviously it doesn't blend with powders, but it blends with most things. And that's a perfect case in point. There you go. So I've got it on my cheeks, on my lips. It's a hint of highlighter. It's no sparkle, no glitter. It's just a sort of skin gloss lit from within look, which I quite like. They are my current budget, high street, new brands, online brands, exciting brands, beauty buys to go and try. None of them will break the bank. Honestly, I think probably the foundation is the most expensive thing. Most of them are sitting around £10, £15. And don't forget, I know you know this video was partly sponsored by JML. Let me show you the one that I haven't broken open. This is the Auburn, which would be too dark for me. This is the JML Eyebrow Magic. It's $9.99 for 48 hours from Sunday when this video goes up, which is at 6 o'clock, for 48 hours with code Nadine B5, they are offering free postage and packaging. And there you go, that's my eyebrows with them done. I am far from a makeup artist, but I think I did a better job than Joe, let's be honest. But I think seeing as I did that live for you, and it just gets better and better as you wear it, I think that's a really nice way of doing your eyebrows and filling in for me where my microblading actually went wrong, which reminds me I need to go back in and have it topped up. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. The code is down below, all of the products are down below, and I will see you soon.